going live right now just in case any of you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask me. And I'd like to clear the air for whatever I can, whatever questions I can answer. Is that it's not all true, in that me and my baby mother did have an altercation, but my son was not involved. And that shows because the charges got dropped. Why aren't my comments popping up on here? I'm about to go live again. My comments aren't popping up on here. I want all the comments to pop back up. I'll be right back on in a second. What's up? How's everybody doing? So I'm going live right now just to kind of briefly touch on everything that's been going on. I know a lot of you guys have mixed emotions towards me and the whole situation that happened, but from what I can say is the whole situation was blown out of proportion, and not everything that they said happened. And between me and my baby's mother, everything should be fine. But what's said in that article, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, about what happened, is not all true. And I'm willing to answer whatever questions you guys have that I can answer. I've been gone for a little bit now, and I know you guys want me to clear the air, so I'm here to do that for you. I do take accountability for the situation that happened between me and my baby's mother. And I did not strike her. I did not hit her. I did not violently attack her or whatever they might be trying to say that I've done. We did get into an argument. You know, I was unfaithful in multiple situations, and I understand that. And she has the full right to be upset. Aside from the child neglect charges and stuff, my baby was never touched, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. God strike me down right now. I've never done anything or have ever had any intentions to harm my baby. Me and my baby mother getting into it around my child is why I'm in this situation right now. But I just want you guys to know that from the bottom of my heart, I never meant any harm to anybody. I woke up to this situation, and I'm wrong for being unloyal and getting with other females while my baby mother was pregnant. She has every right in the world to be upset. And honestly, I don't really feel like I should be touching on things this deeply, but I feel like she deserves it, and I feel like you guys deserve it. Me being unfaithful, and unloyal is what led me into this situation. Me touring and getting with different females around the world and all this different stuff, and me just being completely ignorant and foolish and unfaithful is what got me into this situation. She has every right in the world to be upset, and I can't apologize enough for it. But as far as my kid getting dragged into this situation, it was completely unnecessary. Those charges are not there anymore. They did not stick because I never touched my child. I never harmed my child. My child was around when me and my baby moms got into a little scuffle. I feel like you guys deserve to know this, and honestly, it makes me uncomfortable even touching on something so personal. But I feel like you guys deserve to know what was really going on. I'm not even really supposed to be talking about this stuff because I'm still dealing with some of it. But as far as the things go with my kid, nothing happened. And I hope you guys can come to an understanding of that things do happen in relationships, and me and my baby moms getting into it did happen, and I completely admit that. But anything that has to do with my child is completely false, and it's not there. I don't have those charges. They're completely dropped. As far as new music goes, I do have new music getting released, but there's a lot more going on in my personal life right now. I felt like this was more important to touch on than me just coming on here and promoting what next stuff I'm going to put out. I felt like it was completely unnecessary to come here and speak about music. I came on here to touch back in with you guys and let you all understand what's been going on with me. I apologize to you for my anxiety. I've been super anxious and super stressed out. I was in a psych ward. I Baker acted myself. I had to get away from all this stuff. I mean, even in my career, I have people trying to take my music videos down. I have people, they did take my music videos down. My Twitter got deleted, all type of stuff. Like, I made some bad decisions and I worked with people who I shouldn't have worked with in the past, and I'm dealing with the repercussions of it now. But it's all gonna be okay, and I promise you guys that I'm still gonna be putting music out. And I do have stuff in the works right now. I have music ready. I've had music ready to release for you guys, but I haven't even wanted to come on here and speak about what I was going through, like in my career, because I've been so stressed out about it and so down and out and depressed about it. Like, I'm independent now. I own the rights to all my stuff. I'm just trying to get back into a situation where I'm stable and comfortable enough to be able to put out consistent music. Like, I've been in such a down and out headspace where music has not been at the first of my priorities. It's been about me trying to get my mental health together so that I can consistently release and tour and all this stuff. Yes, I was in jail. And yes, I was in a psych ward. I Baker acted myself. I didn't receive any letters. I have no intentions of sitting here trying to sway anybody's perspectives or doing anything of that nature. If you know me, if you follow me, you know I really do care less about how anybody feels about me. You guys all have the right to feel however you want to feel, honestly. None of you guys have to keep up with me. None of you guys have to follow what I'm doing. None of you guys have to pay attention to what I'm doing, because I don't sit here and fish for anybody's attention. All I'm trying to do is do what I think is right, which is touch on the situation and let you guys know what happened. I can't touch on things too much in detail, but I'll let you know what is going on. course, I'm gonna keep doing music. I just don't feel like it's something that I want to sit here talking about right now. I have music ready to get released and stuff. I just don't feel like it's at the top of my list of things to speak about here. When I have a track ready to come out, when the album's ready to be released, you guys will be the first to know it. You guys will see the promotions and whatever posts I do choose to put up on my page about it. But I went on this live to let you guys know where I've been. I've been in jail. Before being in jail, I was in a psych ward, and I'm just trying to get my life together. I am completely sober. I'm not on any drugs. I'm not even smoking weed. I'm not taking any pills. I'm not drinking any alcohol, anything of that nature. My cat was not involved in any of this. That's cap. Yes, I'll be touring again eventually. Right now, I'm just trying to take a break to get my mental health together. I'm trying to make sure that I could get things right with the people involved in this eventually. I'm not allowed to be talking to anybody. So I'm just trying to make sure that eventually I could get back to my son. I could build a relationship with my baby's mother, and we could take care of what we need to take care of. What artists have I not paid on tour? That's completely cap. Any artist that I've ever brought on tour with me, any opening acts I've ever had have completely gotten paid. You can ask any opening act I've ever had. As far as the team I was working with before, anybody who was brought in through my old management, when they cut me off, or when we chose not to work anymore, when they took money from me, when all this type of different stuff was going on, and they were pointing fingers at me, trying to point me out as a bad guy, I cut off all ties with all of those people. These are people taking down my music videos. They're claiming that they don't have access to my accounts. My label even told me they had access to my accounts, all type of stuff. I'm not the type to sit here as soon as people start saying stuff and start trying to prove to you guys that stuff didn't happen, that did happen, or whatever the case is. As soon as this happened, everybody started pointing all fingers and claiming I'm completely wrong and evil and I'm not paying people or whatever the case is. I was under a talent agency that wasn't even my agency, come to find out later. I had people putting together my tours that really weren't even involved with people who I thought they were involved with. I had a bunch of stuff going on that I'm not even trying to touch on right now, on the business aspect of this stuff. I don't got problems with Ian. I haven't been able to talk to anybody in a while. I've been more focused on getting my head together. Me and Ian are good. I touched with him briefly on the phone not too long ago. I apologize, my phone died. Live right now. But as I was saying, as far as things went with my baby's mother, I never struck her. Yes, I did manhandle her, and I was wrong for that. But we're just not meant to be together in that aspect. And maybe with time things will change, but we weren't in the best of a relationship. I just don't want to touch too deeply on it. I'm not in a position where I could just sit here and completely get into detail. I just got out of jail. So until further notice, when things clear up, I'll be able to speak more on the situation. No, I'm not going to violate bond. The situation with my baby mother, we've been on and off forever. It's not like the whole entire time I was just cheating on her or anything of that nature. Because for over years at a time, we were not dating. She was living her own life and I was living my own life. It's just anytime we did try to get back together, it was completely toxic. And it was just all finger pointing and arguing and fighting. I'm not the type to just want to sit here and argue and fight all the time. I admit that I've been wrong in situations and I haven't been the best person that I can be. But what this situation is trying to make me out to be is not who I am. And I promise you that. Most of the time, I'm not even around. I'm on tour. I'm out of here. I'm not even in the city that I'm from. It's anytime I come back to Broward County, anytime I come back to Palm Beach County, I end up in jail or something negative happens or people are trying to paint some crazy image of me. They put me on the news for driving on a suspended license right before this. It's like a lot of this stuff is just completely just out of hand. And aside from the legal situations, I've been dealing with a lot even inside of the music industry and inside of my career that I just haven't wanted to speak on because I didn't feel like it was anybody's business. It's even hard for me to sit here and talk about this right now. That's why I'm saying, if you don't like me, if you don't fuck with me, if you don't want to rock with me, you don't have to. I honestly don't care. I'm here just to make sure I voice what has happened to me to the people who are concerned about what happened and what's been going on with the situation. I said I'll speak on whatever I have to speak on or whatever I can speak on right now regarding the legal situation, because I'm not even supposed to be speaking about this. It's my first, I haven't even really been out for 24 hours yet. I just felt like the first thing I should do is let you guys know what's been going on with me, because you deserve that. For the ones that do care. For the ones that don't care, you could just X out of the live. It doesn't matter that much, to be honest with you. I don't sit here posting on this ever. I don't go live ever. I don't ask you guys for anything ever. Be 100% honest with you. I bicker at myself because I just didn't trust myself. I didn't trust being around myself. I couldn't be alone. So I turned in all my weapons and I got out of my environment. It's what I needed to do. As far as me going back to jail, I violated my pretrial terms because I went to the psych ward. As far as the merch situation goes, everybody's merch will be getting shipped out. I haven't been around to be able to do anything, and I apologize for that. If you've ever bought merch from me before, you know everything always comes super quick. Everything's always handled. Everything's always proper. I haven't had freedom. I haven't had the opportunity to do anything. I violated the terms because I went back to my property, my apartment, and I called the cops on myself. All I'm trying to do is what I can do. I can't control everything. I can't control everybody. I can't control how anybody feels. All I can do is do what I've been trying to do, live my life, do what I love, make my music. Conflict happens. I apologize for taking a second in between me. Between each thing I say, I'm trying to read the comments and answer your guys' questions. Yes, I'm sober. And there's people texting me right now trying to make it seem like I'm doing this for my own personal gain, or like I'm wrong or I'm trying to play victim, bro, I'm not trying to play victim. I honestly do not care. It's like, if y'all, I'm not even gonna say anything, bro. How I feel is like, if anybody feels any type of way of what I'm doing, or feels like I'm better off dead, or I should have killed myself, or I should just not point or not respond to things that are going on, or I shouldn't continue to do what I'm doing, I shouldn't make music, I shouldn't do what I love. It's like, what? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, this is my life. This is how I feed myself at the end of the day. I'm always going to make music. Even before I was able to feed myself off music, before I was a touring musician, before anybody gave a fuck about what I was doing, I was still doing it. I was still putting out songs when I was trash. I still am trash. I'm not the best artist. I'm not the biggest artist. I don't try to claim I'm the best at anything, or I'm the best at doing what I do, or I'm better than the next person, or anything of that nature. I don't sit here and try to ask for anything. I don't sit here and seek validation or anything in that nature. My ego is completely stripped from me. I don't understand how me speaking on a situation I went through, just touching on it, is wrong. You get what I'm trying to say? I've had people claiming they were in relationships with me, people claiming that they've been around me for situations they were never around me for, people claiming that they were there when I was doing things that they had no idea were even going on, people claiming that they were there for the making of projects when I was in California, not around anybody, all type of stuff, just completely wrong and just like crazy, trying to interfere with my relationships, interfere with my baby's mother, like get in the middle of everything and anything you guys could possibly get into. Like, there's certain things that you guys just need to leave alone. Like, it's not everybody's business to be trying to get in between me and my baby's mother's relationship. It's not everybody's business to try to contact my baby's mother and tell her things, or even try to manipulate her perspective about me and cause these type of situations. It's like y'all are taking stuff from my career and trying to incorporate it into things y'all see me doing in my real life, and it's causing a lot of unnecessary drama that just doesn't need to be happening. Yes, I just had a child. I have a little baby boy. His name's Damien. Yes, my son is fine. I didn't do anything to my son. I've never touched my son in a negative manner. I've never harmed my son, and this is what breaks me. This is what makes me go psych. This is the stuff that's driving me insane. Because little things happen, it gets blown completely out of proportion, and fingers get pointed at me like I'm some evil person. When all I was trying to do for my kid is take care of him. My kid was living with me. My baby's mother was living with me. Even when I wasn't there, I was taking care of her and my son. As I said, you guys have the right to think whatever you want to think. I told you, I'm going to answer it one more time. I told you, I've never struck my baby mother. I never hit her. Yes, I did manhandle her and get her off of me, and I got arrested for it. I'm suffering the consequences for it. I admit it, I'm wrong. I did make a wrong decision. I should have never even laid a finger on her in any manner. I should have never pushed her. I should have never did any of that. But at the end of the day, I never struck her. I never hit her. I never intended to hurt her. I never touched my son. And I promise I never touched my son. I swear on everything I never touched my son. I never had any ill will towards my son. Why would I hurt my son? I promise you guys, for everybody who's concerned about music, I'm not going to stop making music. I have music ready to get released right now. I haven't been able to release music because I've had people touring with my career. You can go see for yourself. Why would I delete my own music videos that I had to pay for? I am an independent artist now. I have became an independent artist, and that's what I've been working towards. I'm independent now. I don't have those same people in my life. I'm building a team of good people who I can trust, who I can make the right decisions with, who can help me make the right decisions in my career and help me get to the point to where I know I should be. I would not sign with Taz Taylor again. Can y'all please stop bringing up Taz? That's a whole nother situation I do not want to touch on. I did this live to answer whatever questions I could. Could you guys please start asking me about other people and relationships I have with other people? I appreciate I appreciate all the positive words. I do believe in the laws of the universe, and I believe that God is the source of all creation. Whether you believe there's a God or there's not a God, we all stem from a source of energy. I do recommend you guys, for those who are asking about spirituality, get in this book from Rick Warren. It's called The Purpose-Driven Life. It's a beautiful book that helps you understand your true purpose here while you're in this realm, outside of your work or outside of your passions or your creativity or whatever it is. There's a deeper purpose of us all being here. It's to learn from each other, and it's to evolve yourself to a point to where you can look at life past this realm we're in currently. The book is called The Purpose-Driven Life. My coping mechanisms are the Bible, prayer, manifestation through prayer. There's another book I recommend you guys read if you're seeking something to help you find motivation in tough times, or to help you find your faith. It's called Can God Be Trusted in Our Trials from Tony Evans. It's a beautiful book. I love how people that say the books got plastic on them. No, they do not. What are you talking about? Yes, I meditate. The animal got brought into the situation because I threw a hamster cage. I did not abuse my cat. I did not abuse an animal. I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with any religion. I don't necessarily follow a specific religion because I don't judge other people. I don't judge other religions. I don't believe that there's a right or wrong religion. I believe that the right thing to do is put your faith in God and not believe that you're the only thing here and that you are the big point of life and that everything's about you and that material possessions is everything in life. I could care less about material possessions. I don't care about clothes. I don't care about cars. I don't care about having the nicest house or owning the nicest things. They're all temporary. God lent you these things. All of these things are made from God's material. We are an extension of Source. We use what has been here. We use the materials of this platform, of this planet, of this realm that we're on to create our own necessities. It's all temporary. Everybody's going to die, no matter what. No matter how hard you try to hold on to these things, no matter how much they mean to you, they're worthless because you're going to leave them. Yes, I believe in God. I don't believe that the goal here is to obtain as much physical things and as much money as possible. I believe that the goal and the purpose of living is to find your true purpose. And that's why I recommend you read the book, The Purpose-Driven Life. It's a 40-day challenge. You read one chapter a day. reason I'm not smoking weed is because I don't want to alter my state of mind. I don't want to get high. I can't get high, even if I wanted to. If that's all the questions you guys have, I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be doing another live eventually. But I'm gonna be trying to take care of my mental health and do what I need to do and trying to make things right in my life with the people who I need to make them right with. But I recommend all you guys take care of yourselves while I'm trying to take care of myself. And I apologize to those of you who think I may have done something completely wrong or morbid. And I'm not trying to shift your perspective on that. You keep whatever or however you feel within you. But I do ask you, if you have any negative things to say to me, please keep it to yourself, because I'm not in a state of mind right now to just be reading negative things and going through negative things. I love you guys. Bye.